Once upon a time, in a wild, wild world, there were two wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf. They lived in peace until hunters took their dad away. The wolf brothers wandered for days and nights, learning how to live on their own for the first time. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf. They decided to head south to the distant land of their ancestors. But the journey was long and dangerous. Still, the wolf brothers made new friends on the way. They learned more about the world, but danger seemed to always follow them after a bad accident. They were separated. The big brother had been hurt, and the hunters finally captured him. They put him in a cage, but when he finally escaped, he went to search for his little brother. He soon found out that the little wolf had joined a coyote cult, and he would not leave them. Suddenly, their mother showed up after all that time. She said she came to help rescue him. They begged the coyote leader, but she would not release the little wolf. He was their idol. So the little brother got so angry, he killed her. The wolf brothers, now reunited, followed their rogue mother far into the desert to her hideaway.
Oh, can you just imagine waking up to that view? Arizona, 7 weeks after the events at Haven Point. Gosh, that's gorgeous.
Hey, wake up, Sean. Dude, come on.
What? What time is it?
Get up. It's so beautiful. Check it out. So?
Yeah, okay. Good call. Wow. That's amazing.
I know. Is your eye okay?
Yeah. It just itches. It's okay, Nano. Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you. No matter what happens. You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Diaz brothers. Always.
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
No. I guess I don't feel that bad about what I did. Maybe that's bad.
Not in this case. It was her or us. You did what you had to do, and I know.
I know. She was so nice at first. I can't believe she turned me against you. I'm sorry, Sean.
No way. We're the Wolf Bros. Nobody can tear us apart.
Nobody. Right? Sean. Are we criminals now?
Sort of. We did a lot of illegal shit. If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
I won't let them get us.
Well, we're almost at the border. Finally.
I like it here, but we'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry, Enano.
Sean, I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Oh. Yeah. I can tell you. Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert. The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied
The evil Chupacabra. And they would have to fight it together.
Excuse me, who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Okay then, so what happens next?
Okay. So the Wolf brothers encounter the evil Chupacabra. And he attacks them. He's very dangerous. But the little wolf uses his powers to crush him. They arrive in the magic land as heroes. Because they have defeated the beast.
Okay, Stephen King Jr. You win. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town. Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. This place is too pretty. I'm glad we had these. Not a fan of desert critters.
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea. I'm glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
That's so cool. I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool. Hey, can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
I can try.
My,
Ta-da. Finished.
let me check it out. Oh, yeah. Now that's a badass superhero you don't want to mess with.
Okay. Oh, I think I read this. Yeah, read that. And then I do that drawing. Okay. Karen wants to talk. It's hard, but I'm trying to hear her out. Not sure I'll ever understand what she's been through, what she's after, but I can try. We got Daniel back, but at what cost? What the hell happened? Why? Did she really have to die? Daniel, the mythical beast. Getting the hell out of Haven Point now. Glad Karen's driving. We need to breathe, sleep, forget. Sarah Lee, hi. This needs to go. Ooh. May 15th. Karen lives in a desert commune. No shit. Unincorporated community, she said. It's called Away. Only 30 people live here on and off. The place is so weird, but the desert is mind-blowing. The perfect hideaway. Daniel still feels confused, guilt-tripping a lot. He can't figure out what happened, the brainwashing, the lies, Lisbeth's grasp over his trauma, doing my best to help him recover. They should be fine now. Karen is a big help, too. She's good with words. The letter from Jacob and Sarah made him happy. Sarah needs more friends. So do I. Sean, we're posing. Aw, I love these. Total trip to live with Karen, again. She wants to move on. That's easy for her to say. I'm trying. Daniel's getting better. I can see he loves having Mommy back. Aww. Daniel's power is no secret here. No one gives a shit. They just go along with it, and they don't see it as something they can use to their own advantage. It's refreshing. Grrr. Who's gonna tell? We're already batshit crazy sand people. David. So this place Away is what you make it. Joanne haunts it with cool-ass sculptures made from scavenged scraps. She's cool and sunny woman. She's Karen's closest thing to a best friend, it seems. Cool as heck ornamental tattoos. Take my time any day. Or take my time today. Blech. And we've got Stanley and Arthur. Or Arthur and Stanley. They live in one of the only proper houses in town. They built it together 10 years ago from ruins of their past lives. These two can't stop teasing each other, but they're so inspiring. Old couple, young love. This place makes me want to draw. Could stare at the canyons forever. Aw, Daniel drew a little dragon. Terrifying. Daniel needs to vent out. He's been having nightmares about Haven Point and Elizabeth for weeks. He still feels guilty about my eye. I need to find ways to help him process this. Karen told us about a cool camping spot. Reached the top after a long hike across the canyon. Track sessions feel like forever ago. Need to work on my cardio. Don't fall, mate. Ursa Major. Man Horsarius. Probably the best view ever. Gonna stargaze all night thanks to Arthur's telescope. Daniel seemed happy. And there's my drawing. We've gone a long way. And then we have some collectibles to get. And the stuff I've got. No longer have Dad's picture, or my ID, or my wallet. Daniel would rather have these things than a cell phone. The canteen, I forgot to bring water. If I forget to bring water in this desert and you're dead meat, Dad's lighter. This is one ended up being so useful. Thanks again, Dad. Some pencils. The jacket. Days are hellfire, but night's gonna be chilly out here in the desert. What about Daniel's bag? Does he not have one anymore? Aw.
Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
Every star looked the same. Until we used Karen's old guidebook. You are the man.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
so incredible to see all those stars and planets up close. It's like we're right there.
Whew. It's so nice and cool in the morning here. Then it gets so hot. I hope we could go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place is cool. I could just move here. Pretty useless with the crazy moonlight we had. But it scares the coyotes away. Activate flashlight.
On the way.
God damn. That food was amazing. Thanks, Joanne. Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez. You're no fun.
Yep. Still need our processed sugar in this hippie desert. Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
And no funny business.
Of course not.
Perfect formation. Well, let's hit the trail, cowboy. What are you doing? Dude, we don't have time to play. Come on, let's go.
Okay. I wish we saw more falling stars. Or any.
That's what you get for taking a piss when the only one fell.
I know. You tried to warn me. At least we got to see Mars. That was so cool Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah, these guys are real cool. Hey, see this? Looks like the ones you did back in that cabin. When you got sick.
Oh, totally. Wait, does that mean other people were here?
Of course. Maybe someone from away did it.
Oh, I bet it was Joanne. Think Joanne will let me help her with her sculpture when we get back?
Amazing that anything can grow out here.
Does it ever rain in the desert?
Well... Oh. Good question. Where were we? Hell yeah. You're like the magic assistant.
It's nice to be able to use my power out here. Not hide it.
Yeah. Karen was right. They're all cool with it.
Mom doesn't say much about my power.
Daniel?
Why do you think?
I see something behind this rock. Can you bring it over?
Ah, gotcha. I see. Here it comes. Ooh, look at that. So cool.
Yep. We're taking this treasure. Sorry. So, as I was saying... She's... confused.
Like, what do you mean? She's my mom.
Well, you know... I mean... She hasn't seen you for years. Not sure she can deal with all of this at the same time.
Huh. It must be weird for her.
I hear you.
You know, I could have done it by myself, right?
Hey, let me be the cool, helpful big brother once in a while. Okay?
Hey, you know who I'd see having a trailer out here?
Who?
Brody. He'd love it. Like, he could have his own radio station and everything.
Yeah, definitely. It would be so cool to have him around.
I miss him sometimes.
Looks like a job for our local super psychic boy.
Whoa. How did that happen?
Rock slide, I guess. So, maybe you can help us get out of here?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
Boom. Easy peasy.
Nice, man.
Life is Strange 2, Episode 5, Wolves. We're at the end. Wow.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanne is doing.
Go for it. I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur. Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen? Back soon. Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Oh, man. Sorry, I was gonna eat with Joanne. Over and out.
10-4. No flying pancakes today. It's nice to play games with Daniel again. Huh. Karen likes to join us too. Still can't believe she's kept it. She's really good at rewriting her own life.
I am solo Mobius strip. Just when I reach the end, I go back to the beginning. I resign myself to new faces and then the privilege to escape and rewrite another draft. Goddess laughs at plans and shows me the page left unmarked for years out of the ghost desert that seeds return as saplings to reveal their age and power. Now I go back, layered with fear and hope, to water the children of the sun. Heavy.
Karen has been camping in her own house since we arrived. Either Karen was desperate for a job, or she loved working with kids.
Well, you don't have to be a mother to Or you don't have to feel like being a mother to enjoy spending time with kids.
Whoa. I hope Karen sends this to Claire and Steven.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I've been thinking about this letter for a while, and I know it's a long, long time coming, so I'm sitting here tonight thinking about the words I should have written 10 years ago. You always used to say, everything happens for a reason. We fought about it then. That's scratched out. I wonder why now. I understand why now. There's a reason I feel like I've always have to reach out to both of you tonight. There is a reason I feel like I have to reach out to both of you tonight from the desert. I know you only heard from me once by phone and 6 times by letter for almost a decade. I'm sorry, scratched out. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I was certainly not trying to punish you like you told me, scratched out. Don't laugh, but you just didn't know what to say or write. Poet's block. Just like how you had to block me from your life after I left Esteban. I know that was how you had to deal with the problem child, scratched out, an only child who didn't live up to your expectations. There's no denying that I failed you, but the burden, scratched out, weight of your aspirations as parents failed me too. You had such a rigid opinion of what I was supposed to be that I just didn't have the chance, scratched out, opportunity to explore who I actually was. You wanted a daughter to grow up happy, find a good job and a great husband, settle down, to breed, scratched out, have kids, and raise them in faith to continue the cycle of suburbia. That daughter wasn't me, scratched out. I know that you raised in a different time and culture, so I didn't understand your point of view, like you didn't understand your wayward daughter, maybe a bridge too far for us at the time. After Danny was born, you said you knew I wanted to take a break, scratch out, some time to figure things out in my head and heart. I didn't make sense to your dad, and I get that, but you didn't see how scratched out I was so desperate, and only Esteban was willing to give me that time because he saw how unhappy I was. I don't blame you for my decisions to leave, and maybe a time out would have led to the same outcome. We will never know, and I try not to live in regret. My life has been a roller coaster, and there has been times where I long to hear your voices and thoughts, even the negative ones, scratched out. But I know when I last talked to you in New York that I asked for help in paying back my debts. You wanted to help, but it was on your condition to return right back to where I couldn't return. I hate that was our last conversation, and I'm sorry to reach out to you this day. I'm sorry I broke your hearts, and I'm sorry I let you broke mine for silencing me for so long. I think we paid our dues, and now I sit here under the blue field of crystal stars like a poet I hope I am, writing and waiting for a chance to rebuild an old bridge with my mother and father. I hope we can cross it one more time. Love, scratched out, your daughter, Karen. Or just your daughter, Kay. Honey.
Karen doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping. Karen must have been so excited to finally hit New York.
Fly by night, not by fright, into the big city bright. Stop, that cliché nerve dying in the steel of the buildings, the warp of the street. But no matter what or where I spin, the pull of a million dead poets takes me to dance once again. Go, but this time I had to get a lead until the next flight.
Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture. Hard times. Looks like they all finally found their home. She was that close. Sucks she had to pay all that money back.
Ravensbury Press, 166 Fifth Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, June 21st, 2010. Dear Mrs. Reynolds, pursuant to our conversation on June 10th and your inability to submit your poetry manuscript the other way to Ravensbury Press by the contracted deadline of June 1st, 2010, despite repeated efforts to accommodate you, we regret to inform you that this breach of contract means we shall no longer be publishing the collection as part of our New Poets series. As stated in Selection 5 of our contract, see attached copy, if the author fails to deliver the manuscript by the agreed date, the publisher has the right to recover the full amount of the $10,000 in advance. We have included with this letter a payment form and schedule. As stated in the section, I don't know what number that is, of our contract, see attached copies, the rights to your manuscript shall revert back to the author upon repayment of the advance. If you have any further questions, please refer to them to our legal team. We wish you the best luck with your future endeavors. Sincerely, Alistair Moon, Poetry Editor, Ravensbury Press, New York.
Is that the same person who wrote her back in Beaver Creek?
August 4th, 2010. Hi, Rumi. Yes, I know New York in August is hot as balls. You did say you like the heat, but my apartment under the roof can be really suffocating. Don't want to rub it in, but Aspen is my new summer home. Daily temperature around 70 degrees Fahrenheit and hot tub all night at night. Anthony's cabin is more like a ski lodge. Next trip, maybe you can tag along. Poets Retreat. Best cure for your writer's block. And please let me know when you can pay me back for August rent. I definitely need it for next month. Up here in Aspen. I'll see you on September 5th instead of 4th, so put your clothes on. Stay out of trouble and remember to water my babies this time. Love ya, Emma.
I'm so glad Jacob and his sister are doing okay. They deserve some peace.
May 29th, 2017. Ola, Sean. Sorry I did not write you sooner, but this was the first time I've had a chance to relax after we got out of Haven Point. Thanks to you and your brother, I still can't believe it really happened. So bizarre. Sarah, Lee, and I do miss our parents, but we're not ready to let them know where we are yet. We will figure it out later. With the money you gave me, I could pay a month's rent in advance for a room in a small beach town on the coast. Sarah Lee loves it. She's much better now, thanks to the antibiotics. We're doing great, and the most important thing is to me is my sister, just like your brother. You were lucky to have each other, and we're blessed when you both came our way. We were blessed when you both came our way. I'm trying to track down our Humboldt crew, so I'll keep you posted. I hope everybody is okay after that night on the farm. We all deserve a break and a better future. Please let me know when you plan to make it to the other side. Oh, please let me know when you make it to the other side. You and Daniel got this. Give our little hero a big hug. Take care, Jake.
So cute. Looks like Lila has some competition now.
Hi, Daniel. I hope you are good and happy. I feel so much better now. I am happy I get to see the ocean for the first time. I even tried to surf. I think I could be good at it. I wish you were here so we could go to the beach, even if the water is cold. I love this weather way more than the heat. Please come see us soon. Thanks for being one of my best friends, Sarah Lee.
One thing Claire and Karen have in common: their love for pancakes. I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce.
That's nasty.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Gonna be honest. I don't like anything spicy though.
Birthday party.
I get everything like
Made
as
me feel
mild
so
as possible.
happy.
Sorry.
So good to have a home. Again. And a real bed. Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here. Had no clue there was a network of seed pirates.
Pirate seeds.
Karen's a real-life hacker.
Native seed savers in the Southwest. Arid land special offers. Amaranth, New Mexico. Beans, Jack Bean. Squash, Apache, I think. Apache? I don't know. Giant, corn, Maricopia, Terra humera, and Tuxapino. I'll see also hand-pollinating your crops, harvesting, and storing seeds.
Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
From A.Klein at desertlife.dlw. Hi Karen, thanks for your last advice column. We got quite a response and a lot of hits. I know you don't want a social media footprint, but you could generate a lot of clicks with your insights. Looking forward to your next piece. Please make sure to send your invoice for May and June. Best, Arian Klein, Managing Editor, Desert Life Weekly.
Brody's so good at describing painful situations. And seeing the good into it.
A Tribe Called West, You Can Go Home Again by Brody Holloway, May 1st, 2017, Salt Lake City, UT. I don't know if that's Utah or what. Okay, the last time I saw my mother before this year, I was telling her to leave me the fuck alone. That I was done with the whole bullshit family, that my real family were the strangers I met on the road, who became friends, not my family who had become strangers. I adopted all the online connections I made around the world and all those wandering souls that I encountered on my journeys ahead. You would be reading about them right now, except the next time I saw my mother, she was in hospice care at our Utah home, her body light and frail as a web, holding my hand and telling me that she was sorry for everything that kept us apart for most of my adult life. My mom was dying of cancer, and she was sorry. So I cried. She cried, my brother cried, we all cried. And all the years of family bullshit blew away to dust, just like that. I wasn't mad anymore. I didn't know it would be so easy, or so hard. I didn't mean the past it didn't mean the past didn't happen or that it wasn't responsible in my own way. My brother used to tell me I was a fake liberal because while I was out here trying to save the world, he had to take care of Mom and the family estate. Maybe he was right, but I told him that he had the money to take care of them. God damn, if I was in charge of finances, I would have given away the family estate and we'd be broke, living in a co-op. My brother knows this. Families are just fucking weird. Society tells us to love your parents and family simply out of blood and chance, but what if you hate each other? What if you're only linked by random DNA? What if... Whatever. It doesn't matter. I've seen the best and the worst of everyone where I roll. You tend to have those extremes at 3 a.m. in an empty gas station on some desolate freeway. Yes, I've seen strong families bond in hard times. I know there are big siblings out there who will always care for their little siblings and vice versa. They help me understand our fragile filial ecosystem. In her last hours, my brother and I held my mom's thin fingers as she passed on to the place that I hope is better than the one she came from. After she was gone, I found a stash of some old school essays and stories, the only thing I was good at school. I never knew she kept this stuff or that she even cared. Even if we never understood each other, she must have been a little proud that I went on my own and tried to be a force for good. Mothers know how to make you cry like a little bitch. The first time tears had burned my eyes in a long time. It felt good. So now I've come back to a home I once vowed never to return. I don't feel alienated this time, even if I still am. Like I say too often, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Now I have an estate to deal with and more responsibility than I actually want, but I have to see this as karma, or destiny, or the dharma of privilege. Don't panic, but I may be taking a break from my life on wheels, just to see who or what I can help. Now I have more resources to spread around. I'm sure my brother will approve, insert sarcasm, if we are still talking after this memorial bonding. Okay, it's not a happy ending, but maybe it's a hopeful one. And speaking of hope, given a sad state of sad nation, I've been thinking it's time to move out of my comfort zone, send dispatches from places and people I'm not so familiar with places I can explore and tell new stories from, like Canada, or Mexico, or The Road Never Ends.
I miss you too, sis. Hope we
Lila
can take some new pictures someday.
Park, me during the day. All good, under control. Me at 3 a.m. in my bed. Ah! Lila Park uploaded new pictures. Free the families. Lila Park uploaded a new picture. Thinking of you, Sean. Thinking of Sean. Of being together. Of you seeing you again, brother. Then we rage. Jen, Adam, and Ellery like this.
Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
Oh my god, can you imagine all the movies I could have been watching? Ugh.
Hey, Dad.
I love this picture so much. It's so cute.
Lila always knew how to crack me up.
Meanwhile, this one makes Sean look terrifying. Like his face doesn't look real, it looks like a mask. Ugh.
Dad was an absolute fan of this movie. Huh. Maybe they were nerds together. She changed my diapers, but it feels kind of awkward to be here. Gotta keep my eye lube handy. Glad I don't need it as much. Ugh. I wish Karen didn't tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week. Arthur and Stanley probably want their telescope back. Karen taught me some cool off-the-grid shit. Got a good picture of it. I'm ready to draw now. Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want. Okay. Just draw now. Don't think about anything else. Got a good picture of it. I'm ready to draw now. Now I can see why Karen likes it out here. It just took a while. She really doesn't want to be a part of society. Except just this tiny one. She did screw us over, though. But Daniel's so happy to have her back. Get to know her. I still don't know how I feel. Water management is kind of a big thing around here. Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Yeah, but then everybody would freak out. Plus, you can't do food coloring out here.
We could also try to be self-sufficient when we're in Mexico. David always wants to help, but he's tough to figure out. It's so cool that people want to give a second life to their stuff. We helped Joanne set up this giant vacuum with binoculars, as David calls it. Love the energy out here, with everyone building stuff as they please. Guess people came here with these and never left. This place is the ultimate playground for Daniel. Joanne can throw a total rager out here, but without asshole neighbors.
Do you feel it? Like in your hand?
Yeah, it tickles. In my fingers. Almost like pins and needles.
That's so weird. I love it.
Yeah, it's the best thing ever.
Looking at this place, I see that Karen really wanted to get away from it all. There's power cuts all the time here, but no one's really bothered by it. Joanne says she needs all this junk to grow inspiration from. Love watching movies under the stars. Like a drive-in, with no cars. Dude, remember when you totally fell asleep during that Bollywood flick?
Because it was so lame after those cool cartoons.
Whatever. You missed Priya and Stanley teaching me how to dance.
No, I didn't. You can't dance, dude.
Karen and Joanne spend evenings playing and chatting. Kinda like me and Lila. Back in the day. What's up, Joanne?
See for yourself.
Man, check this out.
Okay, Daniel, let's take a little break.
Got it.
That child is something special.
Yeah. I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet. But you have your own talent, Sean. I'm dead serious.
I don't know. It's just doodles and shit. No big deal.
Yeah. I thought my sculptures were shit, too, compared to all the dope stuff that was being done. But every artist is fucking unique, Sean. We all got something to bring to the world.
So why are you all the way out here now?
Easy. I started selling my work for good money, and as soon as I did, everyone turned into smiling sharks. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the end, it's pretty fucking cool. Speaking of, do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I just need your input, okay?
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, you ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
So, for my next trick, I'd love to see if you can connect these three pieces. I've made a model of what I have in mind here, but go ahead and be the artist. And we don't need a crane to lift this stuff. Daniel can snap these together like block toys.
Hell yeah. Let's do this. Okay, Daniel. Can you slam dunk the earth ball onto the base?
Watch this layup. Oh, you should totally do like the model, but with the spider on top.
Now, let's move Mr. Pancake's head onto the pedestal.
Totally.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. Clever.
Now, let's throw on that spider.
There he goes.
Okay. How about turning that pancake head?
See, Sean.
Spin that pancake. Spin!
Check it out.
Mr. Pancake can keep an eye out for any cops that come. Okay, I think I'm done.
I feel like we're almost done.
Well, I think this is it. Looks good to me.
Only if the muse approves.
Oh, yeah. It's super cool. Thanks for listening to me, Sean. It's exactly what I wanted.
You did a great job, Enano.
Well, Sean, Daniel, I think art might be in your family DNA. There's no escape. I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
That was fun. Joanne is so chill about her art. That's what makes her talented.
I bet you would like my version. It's kind of like this.
Yeah, I've read about it. It's a video game, right?
Yes. And you can build whatever you want in it.
Ooh, you have to show me then. Precarious patriot, shrouded in dust.
You okay, Joanne?
As fine as frogs here, sweetie. I like to take a good look at a piece after I'm done working on it. It helps me connect with it.
I do the
Cool.
same thing. I will literally
Well,
spend like
Thanks for letting me be a part of it.
a whole day
Thank you, Sean.
staring
See you around, hun.
at my art. Thank you. Okay, sorry. I'll like draw something, and then when I'm done, I just like constantly look back at it until either I find something about it I don't like, or I draw something new, and then I stare at that. That's literally just how it goes.
This place is such a trip. It's kind of like a desert mirage. You think you can see it, but the closer you get, it changes. I thought the people here would be like freaks, but they're just sick of the bullshit. Now I sound like a local. I guess I'm always gonna be a visitor. I bet hippies started this place. I'm starting to see why now.
Welcome to Away, leave the past today, you can forever stay, the Founding Sisters. You'll be fine. Hop, hop, hopping away. What's the other side say? I don't know if those are words or not, I can't read it. Okay, Arthur and Stanley now.
No matter what happened before, Karen did hook us up here. Now that's some real patriots.
Morning, Sean.
Morning, guys. Oh, not again. It's kinda cute, though. Morning, guys. Huh. You think they picked this up at the gas station?
I hope not. It's too cute. Looks like Brody, the bear.
I sure wish we had him around now. He was a good guy. Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean.
Join us.
Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew. And dust-free.
Thanks. So much.
Sean, it's too early to be so awake.
No kidding. Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing. We watched the sunrise. Daniel loved it too.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you looked up.
We did. Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to stargaze when she visits us.
That's the only way to get Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
Does she come visiting often?
Not as much as I'd want. Can't really blame her. But you know, well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
So, don't you ever get bored? Being out here is a big change.
We do sometimes. We're in a desert. I miss the parks, cafes, shopping. But this place is something else.
And we feel safe out here. If you could have seen me as a family man a few years ago, I had everything but nothing. Now I have nothing but everything. Thanks to this one.
After we got together, we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life. Become the person they want to be. Or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction. Right, Gramps?
Speak for yourself, Grandpa. My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna hang around before it gets too hot. Thanks for the desert brew. These two remind me of Claire and Steven. In a weird, hippie version. Look at that. I thought there was only vultures in the desert. Arthur and Stanley cannot wait for the 4th of July. Me neither.
Hey, Sean. What were you doing at Arthur and Stanley's place?
You're a little too young to be stalking me, dude.
You know what? I saw them kissing the other day. Kinda weird.
Oh, really? Was it weird that I kissed Finn at the farm?
Dude! No way.
I wouldn't lie to you about that. Not after what happened.
I know. I just wish I knew you were into him.
You don't have to know everything.